Myths and legends are often carried across from game to game, but it's very rare to see a new myth forming. But not just any old secret or hidden Easter egg. A new myth has come to be that there is something rather unsettling lurking under the bridge at Catfish View. Something that has only been described as a humanoid figure with hair covering its entire body. And the most distressing claim is, the creature has two large horns protruding from the top of its head. In this special episode, we will be one of the first to investigate this new myth and publicly document our findings. But what is the name of this creature that we're looking for? For now, it has only been named the Goatman. The Goatman sightings have taken place at Catfish View. Witnesses claim to have seen the Goatman running under the bridge towards the ocean after being spotted. Now, interestingly enough, there are many references here that are based off the real-life Goatman tales. In the real world, Kentucky, there is a legend of a monster called the Pope Lick Monster, which is believed to live in the area around the Pope Lick Trestle Bridge. Coincidentally, there is also a trestle bridge in the same area that leads you to the sightings of the Goatman in GTA. Also, in southern Texas, there is a bridge known as the Old Alton Bridge, also known as Goatman's Bridge. It just so happens that both the GTA 5 bridge and the Goatman's Bridge look almost identical. Located in the Chiliad Mount State Wilderness, there is also a goat skull in what seems to be a shrine with the words, "See the eye, praise him." There seems to be a lot of evidence pointing towards this one possibly being real, so tonight I will be launching an investigation into Catfish View in an attempt to capture this exciting new creature. Okay guys, welcome back. We're preparing for the investigation tonight. We're heading to Catfish View right now. We just got to get across this road and set up all our cameras and do the investigation. Now I'm going to be honest, I'm quite excited for tonight because there is a lot of things to suggest that the Goatman might actually be true. It would just seem very weird and coincidental that all these bridges were in the same place and all these references were sort of lingering around the same area. But we can never be sure with these things, so it's best to investigate them. Actually, we're heading over one of the trestle bridges now. We just passed it actually, but you can see it's really foggy actually right now. It almost looks like it's rain, but it may be a little bit harder for us to see tonight, but you know what? It might lure out the Goatman, you never know. What do I think though? Do I actually think we're going to see it tonight? In all honesty, I don't think we are, because like some of these myths and legends are, you just don't ever see them. Do you know what I mean? There's no evidence of like images ever, and it's kind of a similar deal with this one. We're going to go down there now, set everything up and see what happens. So let's do it. Okay guys, so we've arrived at the point, Catfish View. It's about 9 o'clock right now and we're standing on a very dark road. As you can see, there's a lot of fog, so it's going to be very hard to see. We've got a lighthouse over there, not really going to be giving us any light, but we're going to put the night vision on and we're going to take a look around and do tonight's investigation. So fingers crossed, let's see if we hear anything. Okay guys, so in front of us is the bridge. This is the bridge where the Goatman has been seen to have run underneath it. We're literally about to cross it now. Supposedly, the Goatman runs down that mountain, goes all the way underneath. Apparently there's thunder as well, so I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Alright guys, so we're going to try underneath the bridge now. We can hear lots of wolves. These kind of sound like the smaller wolves, so I'm not sure those are the sound of a Goatman. Seems to be a lot of really active wolves in this area because all we can hear is howling. But what we're going to do, we're going to jump back in the car, we're going to head over to the Trestle Bridge, which is not far from here, literally just down the road, and investigate that area, see if there's anything different, and then we're going to come back here. Okay guys, so here is the Trestle Bridge. This is the sort of bridges that would have been referenced in the Pope Lick Monster tales. The problem is with this one, as you can hear, we're right by a main road, so I think there's a lot going on over here. We're going to go back to Catfish View now, just before we go. Review it again, just see if there's anything, any little bits of information we can get. So let's do it. The sun is dawning and daylight is upon us. We've done our investigation and now we've got to take a look through our footage and take it back to the research lab to see if there's anything to suggest if the Goatman exists. So we're going to head back now and take a look at what we've got. Alright guys, welcome back to the research lab. This is where we compile all the footage into one place and try and find if there's any evidence to prove if these myths are real. Now, I've gone over all the footage that we recorded on our night of the investigation, and I can't see one thing to suggest that this myth is real. Quite often we find there's some spooky sounds or unexplained noises, but in this investigation, there was absolutely nothing to suggest that this could be real. So without anything to show you, or even much of a choice, I'm going to have to mark this myth down as an unproven myth. With just no evidence to suggest this is true, there's no justification to suggest it could be real. As this is a new myth, we may see further developments down the line, and I'll be keeping an eye on it myself. If for any reason there's any major change to the myth, I may reinvestigate, but for now, it's just a myth. Let me know what you guys think in the descriptions below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.